semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tanks. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tanks. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. What state prop you looking bleak now? I was home to sleep designing sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up. Gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tanks. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up. Gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tanks. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the line.
Hey, who did I beat you with last time? Oh, word? Oh, no. Yeah, yeah.
Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in.
I beat you 6-0 last time. Who did I beat you with? I don't know. I think Dallas. Yeah. But that was so long ago. It seems a few weeks now. Here go Foles for Philly. All right. Jungle told me you said I've been ducking you, kid. He said I don't want to play you or something. Where you get that from? Where you get that from?
Going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver.
Okay, let's get this. That's what that is. With my all black. Wait a minute.
Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a setter. See me dip game, saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a faucet. Took over the game.
No.
I was down in the chips, they went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no bombing. Make my mama stop.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. Yeah.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big.
Well, that's it. You work today? That's what you're saying?
Acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
Where you going? Football games?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with
Jaguars
and the Oakland Raiders.
I didn't watch it.
Here's Lambeau.
I've been watching Power.
And a short kick.
It's already on demand here. It's already watched it last night.
Good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I watch it anytime I can watch it. I watched it last night. Shit.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
He all right.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it.
I thought Jungle supposed to be watching the game.
A couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the
He's
football.
supposed to be watching the game. I told him to turn it on YouTube.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Check low.
Now Carr. They'll roll him out right. He rifles one that's intercepted.
And he could.
Jalen Ramsey.
I should have truck stick that fool.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
That went to my head.
A good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I
because you trying to play the war game. That's why. You ain't get. Hey, you need to down. Listen. You need to download the new one.
Staying open. 55's my guy.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, the new.
It's the linebacker.
Listen, the new
Marshall
Call of Duty come out. It's free. You could download it free. Oh shit!
Not a whole lot of room there, but there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on.
It's only the beta though. You only can play a little bit of it.
Kill.
But you play it now, see if you like it, then you buy it.
Yeah, let's go. 6-6, bullet high.
Now Leonard Fournette. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Foles. And that is incomplete. Brandon Marshall, the linebacker, able to make the play defensively.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Carr. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Taken in at the 22. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Jaguars
had a block right there, though.
1st down and 10.
Man.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Motion, motion, motion.
They'll run with Fournette. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Check 52.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
55. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. Hey, go. Sound good. Sound good. Don't get nervous. To go.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier. Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield.
No.
He is very close to a first down. No. He's going to be a foot or so short.
Defense.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Out to the left. That's where the tight end Moreau is. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Down. 185.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
On second and 11 now. Carr, it's a screen to Richard. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
He scored a point.
Josh Jacobs, 47 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard.
You ain't do that last game. He was looking real sus.
Maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Oh, I'm not going to score this time.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, shit.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Foles. It's complete to Chris Conley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now Foles out to Cole on the right side. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Deuce right, Chief.
They'll run on first down. Richard. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
No!
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Now back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Westbrook, complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
Now Doug Moreau not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2.
What we got? What we got?
They will run it. It's Fournette. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right?
You know, that's disrespectful, right? To run it in on the extra point. That's disrespectful.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up.
Time to do what?
30.
Time to do what? Field goal, man. Are you serious? Okay.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yo. Should tell your man Mike to hook you up with some of that from his farm. Shit. He said he's smoking like thousands and thousands of dollars of that shit. Okay. All right, tell him you need a few garbage bags of that. Stop playing. Okay. What happened? Oh, you waiting for me? You still rolling? Oh, that's... Oh. Yeah, you about to lose, son. I just ran the 2-point, what you call it on you, man? You ain't stopped that shit. You ain't expect me to run. That's your boy Jungle Kid. Listen. Okay, so you ready now? You sure? Okay. Alrighty, yeah. Now let's see what else is here. Yeah, Jungle said, oh, Max said I'm running from him. I don't want to play him.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like
yeah.
The first half.
Yeah.
But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some
real
things they
crazy
didn't see in
right
the first
there.
half.
See if they do just that.
That was a touchdown. Yeah.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's taken down, able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, great.
This is Fournette, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Here we go. Green 80. Zebra. 25. Check 25.
On 2nd and 11 now. Foles sliding out of the pocket. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy, his tight end. And it's 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He hits Blue, and they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Officially just 27 yards there on the
That looked like a bubble camera.
Will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Come here.
Because some teams to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to
knock that ball out of his hand. Ain't that what it's about? That's what it's about, Mac. You know it's about that.
2nd and 12.
Come on, baby. You know what time it is. Hey, listen, you gotta do something.
Carr gives to Richard. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Incomplete.
Lucky he ain't turning around. He's supposed to turn around and catch that. What was that?
Effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He got thrown the ball first.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this.
Man, your man didn't even put the ball. You threw the ball to me.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Oh, yeah?
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
He's moving, boys, he's moving.
And 1 touchdown.
Again, it's Fournette. Nowhere to go that time.
He got 37 yards rushing and 1 touchdown.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he
Oh,
saw
no,
the
no,
run
he
develop.
don't. He got 1 extra point. My bad.
Case of see ball, get ball.
Tonight, right in. Go with 5-3. Go with 5-3.
Oh, I tried to hike the damn ball.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, no!
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed.
What was I
They
doing?
would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Yeah, you're right. That's huge.
Here's Logan
Triple.
Cook now.
It wasn't nowhere near the coverage.
For the 4th time today. This is Harris. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
On 2nd and 7, Carr. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Allen in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Tight go, tight go, tight go. White Monday. White Monday down.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Trying to lay one up deep. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Fielded at the 20. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the draw, here's Blue. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
61, matchbox lights.
On 3rd down, Fournette. That one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
That's the first time I ran that play. Yeah. You might be right, bro. Definitely might be right about that.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Harris to return. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Switch it. Come on. 6-3. 218. Chopper. Raider 1. Rush it.
He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
None of that.
You can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball.
Listen, and then in the regular season, you're going to be saying it's only the regular season. You ain't going to have no choice, bro. Because, look.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. On 1st down, Richard. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
Y'all call timeout?
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
No, you call timeout.
As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Raiders on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
All right.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by Carlson is good. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage.
Damn, I can't call timeout.
When the clock hits
I've been pressing it. It's not working.
Now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
We own them. Show it up. Show it up.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The rookie first-rounder Jonathan Abram there to knock it away. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
The offense on third down tonight, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Oh!
He backs it away, and it falls down.
Are you serious?
And the safety,
My
Carl Joseph,
goodness.
there to knock that one away.
Oh, that's crazy.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively.
Yeah,
so
you
this one
better
should just
run
be
it out.
one kneel and then handshakes.
Sure, bro. It's the preseason. We might as well run it out.
Well, Charles,
When, matter of fact, when do they start playing? Next Thursday?
Premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football.
Oh,
Low scoring,
my
close
goodness.
game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
Big numbers, 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off because the iPhone.
No, I'm not going to hear the end of it now. He calling jungle now.
I just wanna see more pesto. If she throwing, I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number say your name, though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point.
Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Man can't ball ball like this, man, Lord. Past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I like she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. We need more, tell him we need
You better pick your boy Andrew Luck. He won't be around no more.
16 cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers.
Big numbers.
100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the quick. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the quick. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
Sir, I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even
I'm looking for my rush.
straight with the money we
It's alright.
Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Hey, cause he gave me patience. Hey, swear that all makes sense. Hey, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like rape bands. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Hey, I know we the ones that ain't them. No both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates, how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary
That's you and your boy be
Lambeau
doing
Field
that.
in
Y'all
Green
talk
Bay.
a lot.
No team means more to a city than the Packers to
There
Green
it
Bay, and
is.
this was the scene a few
That's all
moments
you
ago.
hear is y'all
As the
two,
green and
boy.
gold
Woo.
made their way out of the historic tunnel, they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check it back. Check it back.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time.
Khalil Mack.
I often laugh and sometimes call
That
it just
who it
straight
is?
pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really,
Ain't
really
your boy
difficult.
no
You're
more.
asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Always
Getting
throwing
ahead of
it
there
in
and
the
knocking it away,
coverage.
Eddie
Damn.
Jackson. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs.
I don't know what. Listen.
How did we do on third down? That's a nice
start. I don't know why you keep throwing the ball, but I guess we got to keep trying.
This one's sent away. On the return is Cohen.
Oh, whoa.
So possession goes over here.
Yeah, I know. And then I went in to prevent defense. Like, give me a break. Oh, my goodness.
Trubisky brings the Bears up first.
What happened to, oh, there you go. The human joystick. Right here.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's upended after a game of 4.
Yeah, that's him right there. That's him right there.
When we see those runs
that's
to the
him right there, bro.
Edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
You said it opens up possibilities.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. Trying to bounce it outside.
Nah, that wasn't him. They took him out. That wasn't him.
Preston Smith there on the stop. On third down, Trubisky.
Yo!
That will be incomplete.
Oh!
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
They said it's supposed to be a penalty, though.
Anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away.
Nope, that's it.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch the twist, watch the twist, watch the twist, watch the twist.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Green 18. 58, the line. You don't want nothing. Pick up the ball.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
You better be ready. Take 30. Shoot, shoot.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Interception.
It's intercepted, it is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Red,
They begin with a run by Davis.
Oh, my goodness.
Yardage back to the 34-yard
What?
line.
You didn't block nobody,
Two
dude.
there, second down.
Boy, you go 3 and out on your first drive, and that's not the way you want to start this drive either. Doesn't seem like they're really into it just yet.
No, first 4 plays, you don't want to call it a disaster, but not looking very sharp. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run with Davis. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Check, Mike 42. I got it. Slam.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for Chicago.
Let's go.
With no score.
Come on, 180. 42 to Mike. Come on. Play. Stop, Mike 42.
The first down carry for Davis. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get that. Mike 42.
On the carry, it's Davis. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Hey, 180. Watch your slap.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Davis. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Under 10. 10 hands up.
On the run, it's Davis. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
On first down, it's Davis. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Say, alert.
Now Davis. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. The Bears on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, 4 down.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. This will be caught at about
First
the
down.
6.
First
and
down.
all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
First down.
They're able to convert on third down, and
right.
that sets up a 1st and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam down.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Taylor Gabriel there to make the grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defense is played, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2.
Blue. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Now it's Trubisky. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
This is taken near the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He's still doing that. Oh, he didn't want to hike the ball. I ain't mad at you. I wouldn't have wanted to hike it either.
We step aside.
Monsters of the Midway.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Monsters of the Midway.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead.
Got Aaron Rodgers looking crazy.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments.
Baby, that's all right.
So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They go again with Davis. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It's all right.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah, baby.
They'll run on 1st down.
Yeah, baby.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. They'll run it again here with Davis. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Trubisky will throw. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
No.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
He almost threw an interception. Look at that. One guy sticking two people.
This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script?
Oh, my goodness.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16.
You're about to
I think in the second
interception.
half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack, his second sack of the night.
Unstoppable force.
Analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on third and long. Now Rodgers. He's going to go down again.
But this is what happens
Trying to knock his block off.
As people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations.
Come on, Mac. You can't do that, man. You're making Aaron Rodgers look bad.
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do
that was
is
3
break
yards.
the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here. Right
that's all that you worried about?
Down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep
that's
that
all
lead.
you. Exactly. That's what you worried about?
And they'll get him down as he's inside
you like
the 40.
that jump? You like that? That's the Saquon Barkley.
First down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Just be
that's
careful,
the reason
bro.
why what we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing here, Trubisky. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And he's taken down inside the 30.
First down.
They get 10 more there, and
That's
I believe
right.
that'll be enough for another first down.
First down.
Another nice pickup through the air.
He didn't know what to do with that tight end.
Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Oh,
they run
man.
on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Again, it's Davis. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12
looking like
yards there and a
Walter
down.
Payton out this
I'm
bad
guessing you'd
boy.
say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On first down, it's Davis. And able to surge forward for about
carry
5
him.
yards down to the 10.
Carry him. They can't stop you,
So
bro.
the clock keeps rolling, and this defense
They
right
can't
now
stop
backed
you.
up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before.
They
Now there's a
cannot
little bit of
stop
desperation
you.
creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Oh, one more and that's it? You think so, Mac? Hey, you know I don't kick field goals, Mac. Come on now. Don't talk to me. You're talking to me bad now.
And they're
Talking to me bad. Field goal. What are you talking about?
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the
Come on,
numbers.
Mac.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably
You know
was
I
trying
do
to
not
read the
kick
defense
field
and
goals.
try to
What are
figure
you
out which
talking
play to
about,
run,
man?
and just lost track,
Huh?
and it cost him.
Why not kick field goals, Mac?
So the delay of game penalty moves
Come
it
on,
back
man,
5.
stop
That
it.
makes it 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky.
Oh,
And
watch
it's
12.
incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the
12,
contact.
what you
Brings up
doing,
2nd
12?
down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone
Oh,
open.
what are you doing?
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Wow, 12. You did me dirty that time. Okay.
Now it's Trubisky. Out left to Shaheen. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down.
Field
The
goal.
completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Yeah.
Brandon,
Okay,
perfect
Mac.
defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would
I
have
said,
picked
okay.
it off. Okay, so they
You
gave
say
up
so.
the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
If you
stayed in
say
great
so, Mac.
communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing,
If you
communicating. There he
say
is,
so.
and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. That's complete right around the 8.
That's all right.
And unable to
That's
break
all
away.
right.
They stop him a few yards shy. The Bears
field
tried it
goal?
on
Why?
4th down,
What's he
unable
talking
to
about
convert.
field goal?
And the Packers D comes up with a big
Since when I
stop.
do field goals? I don't understand what he's talking about.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of the
Oh, look what he's
game.
doing now.
So this
He's
is where you
crazy.
absolutely have to forget
He is
everything that's
crazy.
happened in your previous drives.
Oh,
They don't
my
matter
goodness.
right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
He's
Fourth
crazy.
quarter,
2
down to
minute
the
warning.
final 2 minutes, and we've got a
Woo.
one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the
That's what
20
you're
at the
doing?
19-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They had to get it away from their end zone somewhat, but still a long way to go.
Had to start somewhere. That's probably the best outcome possible.
Now Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
No, he didn't.
The long way out there,
Tell him no, he didn't.
That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
The Packers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. And he finds Jimmy Graham.
Oh.
Give him 19 there as the drive
Big G.
That's what they need right now.
Big
Get the first down,
Jimmy.
get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Over. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check 50.
He's back to throw. Flush to his right. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle.
Yeah.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Finally.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
What happened, Mac?
Receivers, everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force it incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah, boy.
1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example.
He tried to jump in the end zone and he got knocked. You lucky they didn't call a fumble. That should have been a fumble. Oh, gosh. That's crazy.
They come out here in the eye. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Big ass. Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. Rodgers to throw.
Yes!
He can't get a throw away.
That's right.
He's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
It wasn't you? You don't have no timeouts. I know you did. I said you didn't do it because you don't have no timeouts. That dude said, you all right, Mac? I'm going to call what? Why not?
And maybe a final chance to get on the scoreboard here. This is 4th and goal. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before.
Game over.
And this is incomplete.
Game over. And a shutout again.
For the Chicago Bears. And not all
and a shutout again.
CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Right.
No, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously
and fourth
stuff to
down
work
on the end
but they
zone
did enough,
or the
and the
goal
defense
line.
carried the load.
But you know what they say? It's always fun to work on things. If it didn't go well in your game,
what happened? You running away?
And that's what they've got going forward.
Oh,
so
okay. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom then. Go ahead.
And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.
Oh. Okay.
jumping, hop at it. Rep for your bra, when your post, your partner, your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Hey, look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet, this sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. It burst off the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for your brother real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills.
Okay, he back. You see it? Jungle. Would you say what, Jungle? Why you gotta upgrade? I'm telling you, the live is what we doing right now, Jungle. It ain't nothing else. When you went to broadcast and it said live, that's the one you picked. That's the one you supposed to pick. That's the one you supposed to pick. Say it again. Jungle, live is live, bro. Live is broadcasting live. That's what it is. You just said it. You just said it, yo. Mac, I'm bringing them again. I'm trying to get your boy Jungle to watch it, but he keep telling me he can't find it. I'm broadcasting it live. Look, the game get ready to start right now as soon as Mac pick his person.
I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in. Finish them.
The who?
Even if I ever did the minimum all.
No, the broadcast. You gotta go back. How'd you find broadcast? Okay, so that's if you hit my picture, it'll say broadcast probably or live. You'll see the live thing right there. What download? You don't have to download nothing. You got YouTube on your phone.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat or watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is now.
So what you found now? Right now we on the screen. We on the screen where Jungle, you doing something. You just said you was doing it, bro. Okay. Not the name, the picture. You see the picture? Can you hit the picture? I'm always dark color, man. Right. It's either color rush or what something. Don't worry. If you press into it, it will be there. Whatever it say live, that's what you want to hit. Dog. Right. That's it right there. Hit that. And what happened? It should be get ready. It should be loading because we're on the loading screen. Max said turn to channel 2.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
Keep trying it. All right, he came back with the team he won the first game with.
The foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get
Philly
set
versus
to do
Jaguars
battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, 10-8.
Team on the field now,
then I just shut him out. No, the Raiders.
Yards into the end zone.
Nah, you lost with the Raiders.
Worked, but he stopped
you lost with the Raiders, bro.
And he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Okay, and it's 8-6. Oh. I thought you picked Philly the first time. Okay, he picked the Raiders he said he won with.
Go.
Come on, Jungle. Keep trying to find that. Keep trying to find.
For Jordan Howard.
Keep trying to find it. You're going to miss a good game, I'm telling you.
You often say
you know what? Didn't they get their running back?
What do you think early
Ain't
shot
Howard
here?
I like where you're
Eagles
going.
now?
Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They run with Howard. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the
so
big
you
shot
still you still looking, Jungle?
I bet the offensive linemen said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running with Howard. Now Howard
Fumble, thank you.
He lost
Fumble.
Wow.
Oh,
that ball is knocked free.
Jungle, you
but
missed
a teammate
it.
comes along and scoops
How
it
do you
up.
get that?
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy
get
doesn't
that
get him
back?
on. The next guy
Ball
comes
was in
through
my
and
hand.
picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Oh, yeah.
On 2nd down now. It's Howard. Give him a yard on the run there.
I'm telling you, Jungle, you got to keep on trying it. If you see that broadcasting live, you got to keep hitting it.
In the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions.
That's all I can tell you.
I can just tell
you right there. When you see live broadcast, that's it. That's what you're supposed to watch.
Maybe not
and you'll come into the room.
Half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Nah, I don't have to send it to you. Subscribe to my channel, Jungle. Subscribe to my channel. No, it's not like PlayStation.
They'll try to run for it.
Not today, Mac. Not
He's
today.
not going to get there. That won't even be close.
Going for it again?
Blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah, it's only preseason. You're right. That 8-0.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. And it is incomplete.
I'm not worried about what Mac's talking about right now. How about that 4th down? Stop him at the beginning. He's going for it on 4th down, Jungle. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm telling you, you should be able to watch it, though, kid. That's all I'm going to say.
Hey, 18. Let's go.
They'll run on 1st down.
Nice.
Davis. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Anyway. Damn, I can't get it. Play. Chicago, the Bears.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's dropped right at the 40.
Philly.
Gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Oh. Yeah. He messed him up last game. He was messed. Mac ain't know what to do.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Mac couldn't do nothing with him.
Check. Lucky.
Here's Trubisky. Open man.
Jungle, he missed that. Big play. Trubisky.
Eagle Burton for the Chicago
Look, he talking about what he just missed, Jungle. He just missed that, he said.
About trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy at his size,
that was not goodness.
Can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
No.
On first down, it's Davis, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
When tonight? They played today.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky.
Oh, I didn't throw it to him.
He's taken down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" tackle.
3rd and 26.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it
think
really
I can get
matter?
a 3rd and
Sometimes
26
it's just a great
Jungle?
play made by the defense. Big time sack.
Huh? Think I can get a 3rd and 26?
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
Timeout?
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first
Matt
quarter.
told me I was supposed to kick a field goal, Jungle. I don't.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Ooh, he just walloped my man.
And he goes down once more. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Fletcher Cox, yeah, I saw him at the beginning.
A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline.
Oh,
they
my
keep
goodness.
their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras
All right,
can't
Jungle
find them,
man.
but
I tried to help you, man. I'm telling you, something you're doing wrong, you ain't doing it right.
On EA Sports.
I'm telling you. I don't know what it is, but it's there. You just don't see it.
The Eagles offense set to begin the next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset?
He said he can't do it, and I see it on my phone easy.
That was planned going into
it's
it,
right
not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
up. But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and it's 3rd and 5. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
From the gun on 3rd down, wins. Pressure, he's taken down. A big
Khalil
sack.
Mack.
Khalil Mack drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. That's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10.
Motion.
run on first down. It's Davis, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the motion. SOS.
Here's Davis now. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Nice. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Let you cock.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Davis. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
From the 27, Trubisky completes it to Davis. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes,
watch out, though, man.
Officially
Starting
no
to
gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Touchdown. Yeah. Is this the red zone? Yeah, this is the red zone. The red zone mean it's time to score, brother.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
53's the red. 53. Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Davis will try to run for it. And he will be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be looking up at a 4th and 1.
4th and 1.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got
4th down. Here's Trubisky.
Oh!
And that is going to be incomplete.
Okay, I like that.
The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the clock. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Mac, you struggling, bro. Why you ain't picked the Jets yet, man? Listen, 8 zip, 6 zip, zip. You haven't. You had the greatest man on earth,
hit intermission. It's
and he couldn't score a field goal.
And it's a presentation.
That fourth down at the end zone was big.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
That was big. Fourth down.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
It's only what? It's only who?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Really?
And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
You got tight right there.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Oh, nice. I don't even know who. I can't even tell you who I was trying to throw to just now.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team.
Oh, he knocked my man
Hall
down.
of Famer at one corner and a defensive
player. He knocked my man down.
He just locked people down.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. On 1st down, they run with Howard. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. They go with Howard again. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
Here we go. 180. 58 right there. Oh, here we go. I'm on it. Check 31. Check 31. Jump in.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yo, Alexis, leave your mother alone and let her go about her business, please.
Still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it up. They'll keep it on the ground. Davis trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Check. 180. Check. 53. Smart. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
On third down, Trubisky.
Oh, come on.
Fires one, but incomplete. Another drive comes and goes.
That blitz ain't had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real
that
easy to get
have
discouraged
nothing
and
to
wonder if you're
do with
ever gonna
me,
get things
man.
started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Sproles, the return. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that side.
The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can.
Thank you. I'm not. You notice I'm not paying you no mind, right?
Really nice job.
Your mother sitting there.
Hold it and give up a sack.
She trying to hold a conversation with you, and she laughing at you.
Try again after the sack. Wentz.
Interception, and he could go. Oh,
to the 24-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll try to get the run game going. Here's Davis.
Good one,
and not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. It might need
Well,
to
you know what, Mac? We got a whole bunch of plays, but ain't none of them doing nothing. How about that? Shit.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Davis. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What else you got here?
Right here, right here. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check 24, check 24.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky.
Touchdown.
His man, and it's caught.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Taylor Gabriel there to make the grab. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point.
I'm going to feel like I'm on a roller coaster with them little bitty seats. No, they talking about, you know, we going to Vegas next week, right?
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5.
Oh, boy. All right, Mac, here we go. it. Honestly.
So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2? Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Yeah, he kept running.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get...
But I think the ball's up. And this is picked up by the Bears.
Come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
They'll run on first down. It's Davis.
Nice hit,
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground.
I was cutting back.
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms.
Nowhere. Don't worry about it, Mac. Nowhere.
They come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
That was a big hit, boy. Whew.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Davis. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Nice shoestring tackle.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How they done it so successfully.
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
There you go.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
36, 18. Protein spill.
On first down, it's Davis. And he's got 4 down.
Yo, you know I was out, right? You know I was out, right?
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people
with the run
in the past, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Here we go.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Trubisky. And Davis has it over the middle.
First down.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 12 yards there and a first down. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
He is nervous right now. Just talking out loud, Mac. Don't worry.
They'll try and run forward with Davis. And he's going to
touchdown.
Press this one
Touchdown.
As they
he ain't on the ground.
Around the 1.
He didn't touch the ground.
5
What
yards.
was that?
A good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
First down?
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it second and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Another try for Davis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. On third and goal, Trubisky. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Man. Get out of
the
here.
amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Go for it, man. I ain't messing with you. Because you know why? This is leave it all on the court right here. Okay? This is all on the court right here.
Here we go. A big play and a tight game late. They're going on fourth and goal. Trubisky to throw.
Oh, we caught it.
Yeah,
beautiful.
They needed. It's intercepted.
Good one.
Picked off by Jonathan Cyprien. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense. And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
So after the INT, here's where and he can't get it away. He's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case,
can I do 2 shutouts in a row?
Accountability and a sack resulted.
That was almost, that was almost an interception.
The Eagles on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. Now Wentz. And a throw there going to be incomplete. This defense so strong all afternoon long. Well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
Okay. I'm with that. Go ahead, run the clock out.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards. So he's on the play. Now the Bears going to call the first.
But you went for it in the first quarter. You ain't going to go for it now.
We'll be back after this.
Come on, Matt. You're not even trying, Mac. Damn, that's 2 shutouts today, bro. don't know. Looks like
Here's
I found a
Cameron
new
Johnston
team.
now, as he's on to punt for Philadelphia.
Some big C's on the side of their
First kick, 47.
helmet.
This one looks good as well.
Okay.
Here comes Cohen. Great blocking on the return.
He did a fast run there.
And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Jungle said there's a football game on tonight. I think he said the Cowboys or something.
First down, Davis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
You done, Mac?
So
you done?
In the win column for the Chicago Bears. And not all W's are created equal, CD. And this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
Jungle, another shutout, 6-zip. He said it don't mean nothing.
That'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
That's 2 straight shutouts.
Presentation of the NFL on
I'm picking Chicago again on him.
The Bears get the win at home as we say so long.
Yeah, he picked Philly.
Field.
Yep, same old, same old. I said, yeah, it's just 0 points. That's right. Let me see if he told me he gonna go play the war game now. Let me see if I can send him another invite. Hold on. Right, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear he don't want to play me no more. That's what I want to hear. Oh, look, he done logged out the game. Yep. I got the red light. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's all good, right? I shut him out twice.